All right, what is going on, everybody? Frankie here for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. You guys doing the show by myself today because that's just the way I like to do shows sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. We are in Las Vegas. We're actually on Fremont Street enjoying the Fremont experience, and Miguel has left the room to go get us some sodas. I told him we could deal with water because we got 2 gallons of water over here, but he said he wanted something with bubbles, so it's all good. Gerald, how you doing? Kevin, Jasmine, Peter, Charlie, everybody else that I can't see because it only shows so few names. How you guys doing? Kevin, how you doing, gentlemen? Thank you very much. Um, yeah, we got in really late last night to Las Vegas, but we got into a room. I thought it was a suite. It was nice. It had a good floor plan. It had 2 beds. It had a nice mini fridge. It actually has a bigger mini fridge than we have here, as well as some other stuff. And this morning, Miguel's like, "Oh, I forgot that room wasn't connected to the other stay because he's gonna be staying here for a month. He'll stay 10 days here, 14 days over at the Apache, and then finish out his trip back here again."
Yeah.
So he went downstairs to go check, and like, "Oh, we need you to move rooms." And I said, "What? Why are we moving rooms?" He's like, "Hey, Joe, how's it going?"
Hey.
He's like, "Yeah, apparently we're not in the right room. We need to get into a different room." I'm like, "Okay." So we got upgraded to a suite. It is a king size bed only, but there's a couch here, and I'm only going to be here till Monday, so not a big deal. Geraldo, how you doing? Chris, how you doing?
Brian, how you doing?
Brian, yes. How you doing? So,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, this room is. Oh, there we go. BBC Guard in the house.
Hey,
How we doing? So yeah, this room's really cool. You know, it's got a lot of space. It's got an attached room if you want to get the 2 adjoining rooms, which I think we'll definitely do next time. I'll have some kind of crazy party up in here or something.
Absolutely.
But I'll take a little chopper too.
Here, sorry, so sorry.
I do apologize. We're not smoking in the room, you guys. It's a non-smoking room, and Benny's is closed, so we really were stuck at a place where we really couldn't smoke anywhere. As far as being able to record as well.
A little bit of
so that's going to be a challenge for you. There are a few places to smoke. We had a lunch over at the Chicago Brewery. They do have a little smoking section where you could sit down and enjoy food, drinks, and a cigar.
They don't open as early as I would need to for Great American Morning, but nothing does. So maybe I could just sneak onto one of the patios that they have out. That's usually for the bars.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I could just kind of commandeer it for half an hour, and I'll tune in with you guys at that time. I think that would be the best way to do it.
The bars are currently closed here. They all have signs on them that are closed. So the only way to really get drinks is either you're bringing your own, you're getting from the restaurants, or while you're gambling, you can order them from the waitresses as well. So you can still get your alcohol, but just, the bars aren't open to sit down and party at. Ben, how you doing? So that's kind of unfortunate. The bars aren't open. We were actually like, then how are we supposed to drink? And then, I don't know where I heard it from, but it's like, oh, just ask the waitress. She'll get you whatever you want. So there's people at the bars. You just can't walk up and order from it, which is kind of a shitty situation. But it is what it is. We heard some guys that worked at Four Queens, and I think they were manager types, and they were talking about how pissed they were at the governor for shutting down the bars. I think the Heart Attack Grill is open.
Yes.
We walked Fremont earlier today, and I believe that was open, so we'll have to go past there and check it out. Definitely, there's a lot of stuff Miguel's going to get done while he's here, right, Mike?
Oh yeah, that is one of them. I will be over there in that very same area right next to it. There's a couple of good restaurants, and how much time I have to be here, you're probably going to see them all, which I'm very excited about because they look like they're all really great, and I haven't had a chance to experience all of them while being on Fremont before. This is definitely the longest time I've ever been in Vegas before. Let alone this one area. So if I don't explore some good stuff in here, I will be disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
There's plenty still to do, guys. The bars being closed kind of sucks. But I could have sort of overheard it's also for a week.
Just bring your own. Yeah, they're supposed to open up in a week. So that's not too bad. At least you'll be here for 3 weeks of bar time. Anthony, how you doing over on YouTube? Hope you're doing well. We had a really good Caldwell event yesterday, you guys. The Anastasia, which is one of their limited cigars, went super fast. And are the pools? I haven't even checked on the pools.
Yeah, from what I've seen, some of them are open, kind of limited area. I definitely think it's one of those things. Like, it depends on which hotel you're at. I know that the Golden Nugget is open. I believe they're the ones that have the
cool Shark Tank.
The cool Shark Tank, because I saw some people posting pictures from there as recently as yesterday. So that's a good sign that people are there if they post pictures from there. But for sure, I know that the next stop Binion's does not have theirs open. And that's on the very top of a roof, which is a really cool spot, which I would have loved to have shown you guys. Maybe it changes the next 10 days. I'm not positive, but I'll keep you posted on that. And I have not checked here at Four Queens yet because I'm also going down to the front desk to ask about the gym. I want to get me my weights. I've been using the weights at the house since the gym's closed in California. Not letting that stop me. I have been struggling against those damn 35s. They're very, very heavy for me, but I'm still doing it. So I really hope that they have it open here because if I could use that and just walk on their treadmill versus walking outside when it's hot sometimes, I think that would be a big up for what I'm doing.
Large is going to be a video call-in. Everybody's still kind of social distancing. So he's going to be a video call-in. We're actually going to have another one on Thursday for the podcast with some people from Jewish states. We're not exactly sure who we're going to get just yet, but we will have some of the top dogs from Jewish states. So if you guys want to get your Ligas or your Herreras Lees or your Acids, if you must, get those ready for Thursday. Make sure you guys do that. If you guys have your large cigars ready for tomorrow, make sure you guys got those ready to go.
We got our Lars.
We got ours, but again, another really good event we had yesterday for Caldwell. Alex came out, and man, we really enjoyed it. It was a really good event.
I was super surprised how many people showed up. It was so hot in Bakersfield, and everyone keeps talking about everything being closed. So you figured that news is going to travel a lot faster than your small brick and mortars news is going to be able to reach them, saying that, hey, we are still doing this. So I was honestly, I was discouraged. Like, man, there's going to be like 5 of us, and it's not going to go well. And then Michelle's going to be out putting them some money. But he does that anyway, so it's no problem.
He sold out of all his limited edition stuff.
Yes.
He sold quite a few boxes of, the core line Caldwell stuff. So Alex was happy. Zuzu was happy. As always, Michelle's never happy, no matter if we sold everything and then took pre-orders for new stuff. He still wouldn't be happy. But I'm happy because I got myself this nice little Caldwell folding open assisted knife.
It's very nice. I like it. And it's a really nice, like almost gunmetal gray.
Mm-hmm.
That thing is legit. Yeah, I like how it has the serrated edge as well. I appreciate that. And
yeah,
it looks good on camera.
It does look good on camera.
That is fancy as butt.
You could also use it as a cutter if you'd like, by simply using it to throw your cigar in the air and slicing at an angle.
Oh yeah, the old throw and slice. Yes.
Yes.
If you're really a cigar aficionado, you can also light it while it's in the air.
Mm-hmm.
And you just catch it kind of in your teeth,
mm-hmm.
and then you're done for the day. No lighter required. You just need to use a friction of how fast you throw.
Exactly.
Go ahead and try that, guys. I'll let Frankie try it first on camera later. I'm sure he'll get it down the first time.
First time, every time.
First time, every time.
But we did bring a bunch of cigars with us. We've been walking up and down Fremont smoking cigars, sat down in the Chicago Brewery smoking a cigar, having a beer there as well. Daryl, how you doing? Oh, Larry, how you doing, man? Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, we're not in Bakersfield today. Today we're in Vegas, but other than that, usually we're in Bakersfield, would say you're right up the road from us.
You're still not that far. We will see you at midnight or a little bit. Basically, yeah, at midnight if you want to head over. We'll have a drink here on Fremont, guys. If you're in that 4-hour radius, there's still time to party tonight. If you're not, hey, crash in the room. We'll drink tomorrow, okay?
That's right.
It's all me here in Vegas right now. Head on over. The room is definitely big enough for everyone. I kind of went over it a little bit, but it's really big. I have never really stayed in a hotel room of this size.
I've definitely stayed in one way smaller.
Way smaller. Definitely one smaller. But at the same time, I'm not that much guy. I'm only 5'6". I don't need a huge bed. I like a comfy bed, but I don't need a huge bed.
Well, I like this because there's so much more room for activities.
So much more room for activities. I can get some kicks in, some jazzercising. I didn't even need to build bunk beds. What was don't tell me. Step Brothers.
Yeah. For those of you guys that aren't watching the UFC fights or have them on the other TV or whatever, I guess one of the fighters he passed out and they will not medically clear him to fight tonight. So he's been pulled. That fight's been pulled from the card. Apparently, that's the second fight that's been pulled from this card. The first one was pulled, I think, either today or yesterday for some reason. I don't know the reason behind it. I'm just getting some new information right now. So. That sucks. He got, I guess he fainted, he got up, and he says he's okay, but they're not going to take any chances, and they're taking him to the hospital as a precautionary
measure.
And yeah, definitely want to make sure that he's okay.
Real quick though, Andrew and JJ, check it in on the Facebook world. Thank you so much. And the 5.5 hour flight away. Oh man, yeah, you never know. You never know. You can hop on it anytime you want. I'll see you here. I totally don't blame you. You gotta get some relaxation in there too, brother. You just got the retirement in. You deserve a little rest, not too crazy. Don't go crazy just yet, or else you'll go crazy the entire time.
Yeah.
But I actually appreciate the UFC enforcing their rules.
Yeah.
As far as like, hey, we're gonna take care of our people. I was 100% against the whole Fight Island thing, but it looks like it's working out very well for them.
I don't think they're on Fight Island for this one.
They're not on Fight Island?
No, I
Why
don't
get an
think
entire
so.
island of fighting and then not use it? Because they're doing 40 fights in 90 nights right now, and 2 of them just stopped. So it's 38 fights in 90 nights. That doesn't have as good a ring to it.
It really doesn't.
But you know, it's still cool. I like what they're doing.
They do have the guy that was Ronda Rousey's training partner. He's going up tonight. He's got a 4-fight win streak with 3 of his fights being stopped in the first round in under 4 minutes combined. But I'm hoping he loses. I'm not a Ronda Rousey fan. I thought it was one of the best things in the world when Holly Holmes knocked her out. And I want her training buddy to get knocked out as well. I just don't like Ronda Rousey's. And not as a person. As a person, I'm sure she's a great person. I'm just saying, as a fighter, all the hype they put behind her in the UFC and the WWE and stuff. I am not a Ronda Rousey fan. So seeing her get humbled by Holly Holm was probably one of my favorite things.
By humbled, you mean
kicked in the face really hard,
and also blew punch in the floor.
Hannah, how you doing?
Anthony, yeah, Las Vegas is where it's at, brother. But you know, if you can't, what do you call it?
Yeah, the fights are here tonight. I thought this. Yeah,
they are in Vegas. Okay. Yeah. Well, I can't go to them either way because I am constricted to this half-mile stretch of road. Frankie, go ahead to the fights. Tell me how they're going. I will tune in.
I would absolutely love to go watch the fights, but I don't think they're letting anybody in. No. I hope she doesn't come back to the WWE either. Yeah, yeah. I hope she doesn't come back to either.
Here's the thing, though. I was the opposite of you. I liked her as a fighter. I did not like her as a person. She seemed really arrogant and a jerk. So I was like hoping for her to lose. But she was really good. There's no denying she was talented.
Oh, yeah, she's very talented.
But as soon as someone figured out her
would she take a bronze or silver in jiu-jitsu, like world whatever?
Yeah. And then what do you call it? I mean, that's an impressive win streak for the UFC too.
Oh, yeah.
I know, they just gave her the belt at the beginning, whatever.
They sure did.
She defended it many times. Many times. So it's like, she earned it sooner or later.
Richard, how you doing? Chris, it's a little bit hotter here than it is in Bakersfield. I'd say about 4 degrees or so hotter. Bakersfield's going to be in the high 90s. Beginning of the week, they're going to be in the low 100s here. So
we're actually going to 110.
Oh, okay. So the shitty 100s. There we go.
It's going to get to that point where it's like, wow, I'm going to wait till midnight to go outside. And it'll be fine because it's Vegas and there's still stuff happening at midnight. So nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey, where are you guys filming from? We're in the room right now. Cam, thank you for checking in on the YouTube machine. Yeah, just the suite because we've got a lot of room to work with in this thing. The street is hot. It's hot out there. And the places to smoke inside are going to be very noisy right now. So I wanted to bring you guys a good show here.
Richard, we have not yet played one of our favorite games while in Vegas, which is Spot the Hooker. We will let you know as that story develops. Yeah, that's one of our favorite pastimes here. Also, Who's First to Get Married is another fun game we like to play out here.
I think I'm going to play that game whilst I'm here. I've got a whole month of it. So I'm sure there's somebody desperate enough for a green card. I think I could.
Oh, yeah.
That. Yeah, no problem.
But everybody's walking around with masks on. I got told to put my mask on, but I had just taken it down because I was going to take a draw on my cigar. So I showed the guy my cigar, and he's like, oh, okay. So I took a puff. And then as I was exhaling the smoke, I started to put my mask up, and I trapped it in my own face. And it made me cough, and it was pretty funny. Mitch, how you doing?
Hey, Mitch, how's it going? I want to try to create some kind of mask that you can smoke through, but I don't think it's going to happen. My engineering skills, my imagination for that kind of stuff, it's not good enough. Mm-hmm. So if anyone else can think of that, I would really appreciate it.
Hangover Part 6, yeah, definitely. I was a fan of the first one, and the other ones I just
I liked it'd go 1, 3, then 2 was kind of down there.
Yeah.
3 was actually pretty good, just
Yeah.
for like extension. I think they should have just done that one instead of 2 at all.
Yeah.
But hey,
Any of the smoking shops open? Yeah, as far as I know, all of them are open. There's a few that have decided not to open the lounges, so that's the only down part. But as far as I know, Outlet, Helios, and Fuego, La Casa, Monte Cristo, Fuente, those are all open.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Vato Cigar is included in that list too.
right downstairs.
Right downstairs.
To the
Uh,
over there somewhere.
YouTube, 2 masks into 1 for eating.
The tubes. Yes, I would love to. I would love to get that to work like that. I could just put food in one tube, smoke in the other.
Yeah.
And you never have to take your mask off ever again.
Yeah.
Then again, our area. Oh no, it's not even our area. It's everywhere because Fauci said it. It's friggin'. We should all be wearing goggles too. And then soon it's gonna be a wetsuit just in case it gets to your skin. And then it's gonna be a full-on bear suit just in case this thing wants to throw some punches at you. So sooner or later, prepare to wear a full suit of armor that's also a hazmat suit. Just pick yours up today. Maybe Riste can get on hold on that because he's got some masks. Maybe he knows what's coming up next.
Maybe. Maybe.
You never know. You never know at these points.
Vatos, yes. As far as I know, Vatos is open. They don't open until later in the day. They don't open until around 2 o'clock. I haven't been down back there that way yet, so we'll go check it out and we'll take some pictures and we'll report on that. But as far as I know, they are. Paul didn't say anything about them being closed. He might keep his outdoor kiosk closed. It's just a roll up on the side of the building, so they might keep that one closed. But the main shop inside of Binion's should be open.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Benny's is still closed. The barbecue spot that we really like. That is probably one of my favorite places to smoke in this entire city. You can go to the back room. It's only got about 10 chairs in it, so it's really small. But you get a nice little spot. You get some food. You get a drink. You get your cigar, and it is a great time. Make a mask with a flip hole of the mouth. I was gonna pull the trigger, head to Vegas before the beginning August 15th, but backed out. I could have. Oh man.
It's all good. It's all good. There. It happens, but hey, I hope you have a great 40th because that's a great one right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Please, have a fun time wherever you're at, and make sure to let it remind us closer to the date too. We'll make sure to remember. Just little reminders help us out.
For whatever reason, like I don't get any notifications on my my personal Facebook account about birthdays.
Yeah.
Like I used to get them, like, oh, it's this person's birthday today, right on their timeline. I used to get those. And now I don't know what happened. I don't get them anymore. So either I don't see it until someone else posts something about it, or till they post something about it, and then it's like I'm a day or two late and I feel bad.
Yeah. Of all the friggin' Facebook, like, what would that be called?
Features.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it. I do not know why that one's got pushed to the wayside. It was so convenient. I'm not good with dates. I apologize, and that's exactly how I kept in touch. But before that, even when it was still doing that, hey, it's such and such birthday, and here are some other birthdays today would pop up, as a notification. Click on it, and it would never load. So I would miss out on maybe like a dozen other birthdays or close to days. They'll tell you, oh, this one's coming up in 2 days, or you just missed this one by a day, and then here's everyone for 2 days, and it would never load. It was so irritating. Yeah. Search YouTube. What do you call? Okay, I'll check that out. And real quick, back to Peter talking about Vatos. There are actually 5 spots on the strip I think I've seen where you can get cigars from, or on Fremont, where you get cigars from that have at least a decent amount of selection versus just a little tiny box. There is obviously Vatos cigars inside of Binion's. There is the Vatos cigar hole in the wall cutout right there that is on the street. There is the giant cart that is in the middle of Fremont. There is Chicago Brewery, which actually has a couple Cohibas up there. I checked out their selection. You can get anything from a Cohiba Ashton to something flavored like a Tatiana, but not any boutique in there. I don't think I saw a single boutique in there.
No, they're definitely the legacy brands, the ones that the older guys are definitely gonna know.
It makes sense.
Romeo and all that.
Yes, that was definitely in there.
I'll be here till Monday, and then I'm gonna come back around the 10th, I think.
That's actually what we needed to talk about.
Yeah,
we'll talk about with you guys too. Right
I'll be back around the middle of the month when Miguel's moving from here to the Apache.
Oh, then definitely the 10th, yeah.
And then I'm gonna go home, and then I'll be back again around the end of the month, and I'll probably stay 3 to 4 days, depending. each time I come out. There's stuff that I want to do that Miguel's going to do here as well. We both want to take on the Vatos all you can smoke cigar buffet.
Yes.
We want to do the axe throwing because I think that looks fun. I want to do some of the indoor kart racing they have out here. I will not be present for the zip line because I like life and I want to continue to enjoy it. Uh,
Crybaby.
Hopefully, I'll be here when the bars reopen. I'm hoping for that. Uh, yeah, you know, when we were walking Fremont this morning, I had a realization that, oh shit, we can't go to Caesar's Palace and go to the Monte Cristo Lounge, which is another one of my favorite spots. And then they have the Vista bar, which is really nice to just get a drink, sit down, and have a cigar. You know, I took a picture there last time we were in Vegas, and man, it's a beautiful spot. It really is. If you guys want to go take a look at that picture over on Instagram, it's from behind me, looking out towards the casino. I got a drink in one hand, cigar in the other. It's a really nice shot Miguel took. And yeah, there's all the stuff that we can't do.
There's a lot in Vegas that's limited right now since I'm staying in this area. But there's a lot to be done here still too, which I am excited about. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss Caesars, but as soon as I get downstairs and find a good spot to have a cigar, Chicago Brewing right now is gonna be a clinch right there. Still get a nice drink, still get a good food if you want.
Yeah.
And have a cigar, just hanging out on their chairs. It's very comfortable still. It's a very good, relaxing area.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also, well, the bars really, it would be another spot to smoke at right now, but not until they open up again. I'm hoping next week.
Yeah, Charlie, technically I could go and Miguel couldn't. There was also a small jerky store right outside the bounds of where Miguel could go. And so I realized that I can go get jerky and enjoy it, and that he couldn't. I also realized that if I ever did anything to him where he deserved it, like a cup shot, I could always do that and then run past these barricades to where he would not be able to follow.
I'm just not going to be close to those, and then he won't do it because he doesn't want to run. I don't want to get cup shotted. That sounds terrible. It sounds like the worst. Sounds like the worst part. Okay. Yeah, he was mentioning all this stuff. Like, man, glad you came. I'm glad you're here, so I could not have jerky and watch you go have fun over at Caesar's Palace or something. You jerk. Anyway, yeah.
But some good stuff. The Denny's is open 24 hours. I think every single one of the hotels has some sort of food collective that's open 24 hours. One of them has like that Subway, Pizza Hut, Dreyer's ice cream mix.
Something else.
One of them has McDonald's is 24 hours.
Yeah.
One of them has like a burger, Chinese food, hot dog, breakfast. It's a weird combination of food they have there.
Yeah.
That are open 24 hours. So obviously, if he needs to get food, there'll be plenty of places to get it. CVS is open 24 hours if you want to go get like some ramen or something.
Yeah. Still gonna try to stick with the weight loss stuff, but I'm doing a little differently here while I'm here. But it will still be 100% gonna be losing some weight while I'm here. Still, hopefully.
Or at least if you're able to maintain it, that would be great. If you're not going to be able to cook anything yourself. If you're able to maintain where you are, definitely be a win.
I think that would be that's the challenge right there. If I can keep it where I'm at right now, I'm at that 200 mark, so I'm like happy with that. Keep it for that for now. Go start back up on the whole losing stuff later on. Figure that out when that bridge comes.
Yeah.
But we haven't even really explored into the Plaza yet, or into the D or the Golden Nugget really.
I heard you explored into the D plenty.
I don't even know why I bothered. Should never call the show the Bakersfield Gentleman. Bakersfield Scallion. Terrible. You're terrible.
Yeah, I heard you explored the D all kinds.
Anyway, oh my goodness.
I'm talking about no puff too tough, guys.
There are other hotels on Fremont. There is the Fremont. There is the D Hotel and Casino. There is gosh dang it, the Plaza, and then there's the Golden Nugget. Those are the 4 other hotels on this street that I'm not staying at.
Technically, Binion's is another one you're not staying at.
Yeah, technically, because it's not open right now. They're renovating the whole thing. I actually was going up to their pool one time. I kind of went with that. I forgot what you were doing.
I went with you.
No, you were taking a nap or something.
Oh.
But I stopped on one of the other floors.
Oh.
And I opened the door, and you open it straight into construction. And no one was working at the time, so I poked my head out like, if I get caught, they're probably gonna get mad. So I'm just gonna go back inside. But everything was being renovated. It looked like any other construction site you would be at, just completely devoid of any kind of safety stuff at the time. Because I could have just walked right in.
They're also doing construction on another hotel. I think it's going to be called the California or something like that.
Yeah.
And they used to have a $4.99 prime rib dinner. They still have it. I think it's now like $8.99. It's gone up quite a bit. And they also have the $11.99 steak and lobster dinner at Tony Roma's.
Pretty good.
It's a small steak and a small lobster tail, and you get like mashed potatoes and veggies. You don't get to choose. They have them. Everybody lines up. I mean, you got to put it on a waiting list, and they're just cranking them out.
For you, yeah.
But it's not bad. I mean, for $12, it ain't bad.
It tastes good.
I like it. But I was gonna say they're doing construction in California, and as we were walking this morning, all this styrofoam was just falling into the street, and it was in my hair. It was on my shirt. The poor lady at the oxygen bar is like, "What the hell's going on?" And we're like, "Yeah, it's construction." She's like, "Yeah, they don't even give a shit." I was like, "No, they probably don't." And yeah, so it was getting all over everybody down there. So that's kind of shitty. Hopefully they'll figure a way to take care of that.
Yeah, but it is what it is. If they would have AC'd the area, they could pretend it was snow. Make it a little festive. But that was not the case.
It is noticeably cooler when you're walking under the covered part of Fremont. If you guys don't know it, it's got this big like half dome over it. All the AC that escapes from the hotels on either side kind of plows into there and kind of stays there, which is nice. It keeps it about 10 degrees cooler than as if when you're crossing the street and there's nothing covering it, and as the sun's out, you feel it and you feel the heat like instantly crossing over from the end of Fremont to where the Nerd Bar and all that stuff is. There's a crosswalk with the street right there, and you feel it like 10-15 degrees hotter instantly, and it is no fun.
That sun is no joke out here. It is hot. You feel it hit you right away. You're cooking. But as soon as you get out of that sunlight, then that dome kind of keeps the heat above everywhere, which I think really helps out, especially if you're just walking, trying to hang out on Fremont. That's a really nice thing. I love that light show they do. I think it's really cool.
It is cool.
And I like the zip lines. I'm going to be doing the zip lines before this trip is over.
Yeah, he is.
Frankie will be on those too. Don't
No,
worry.
he won't.
He will be on those zip lines. He'll zip, zap, zap, right to you guys. At the very least, he'll film it for me from the floor.
Yeah, I'll just run the whole time with the camera as you're going.
You just need one pass, or you just have to hold the camera steady for one pass. That's all you have to do. I will have the action camera in hand.
You're not allowed to hold anything.
Yeah, I am. I know the owner. I can hold stuff. Oh, totally fine.
Yeah.
Johnny, the guy who owns the Nerd Bar, also owns the zip lines.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk to him to let me hold something in my hand, and I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Or I'll throw it at someone like Frankie. Bam! That's what you do.
That's the exact reason they don't want you to hold anything, because you drop it and you hit somebody on the bottom.
Like a baby or something.
Anybody.
Everybody hated that baby. It's fine. It's whatever. They hated the baby. All right. Anyway, that's probably for the best. I don't hold anything. I won't even have my glasses on for that, because these will fall off right away, and I will be very bummed. I would like to be able to see what I'm doing for the foreseeable future, and it's the only pair I have for this trip. So gotta be careful with these, which is probably a good thing for me that the bars are a little more restrictive. So there's less likely that I will be drunk enough to break my glasses.
I don't know. We got plenty of Jack Daniels.
It is really good right now. I'm enjoying the heck
We
out
also
of it.
got some vodka.
We also have some very, very low brand vodka I brought just in case. All part of the keeping the budget in range. That's what I'm also want to try different restaurants for, so I can show you the best deals. The best one still so far is a friggin' big old greasy cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke for $6, $7, something like that. Over at
Golden Nugget.
No, Fremont, right? Across the way, or is that? Yeah, no, Golden Nugget's up there. I think it's Fremont.
Whichever one. It's one of them. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one of these days.
Yeah, sooner or later, they will not blend in.
No, the best deal here is the half rack of ribs with fries and a beer over at Benny's for $10. Because it's not a half rack. They give you a whole friggin' rack of ribs, and that stuff is amazing.
So many ribs.
Unfortunately, they're closed, so that sucks.
That's a hard deal to take when they're not offered.
But the Four Queens and Binions are sister hotels, so you do get this little discount booklet. Unfortunately, some of the stuff in it is voided right now, and they stamp void on it. The shows, so obviously they're not doing it right now. And the one restaurant is the tacos place. They're closed right now as well. Wanna Taco. Yeah. But they have them for the other restaurants, the brewery, where you can get save 10%, buy one get one half off meal, free beer, this and that, and those are always really cool. So the fact that they give you that when you check in is really nice. So you're able to use that and save a little bit extra money.
Yeah, they also have some deals for the gambling if you want. If you're in a Keno, they have something for that, and I don't understand the coupon at all.
I don't know what Keno is. I don't know how to play it. Never understood it.
But they offer you a free turn when you play 5 at once.
That's great. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'm very excited about that. You be on the show Monday morning. You should be.
Yeah, I'm going to be taking off right after the show Monday morning. So I'll do the show at 8. And then as soon as we're done with that, I'm going to pack up and I'm going to head back to Bakersfield.
Yep, and that's the best plan right there. Yeah, glad to have you on for Large Team.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. Yeah. We'll probably do that one as we walk up and down Fremont so we can actually smoke his cigars while we do it.
And honestly, I think that's the best way to do it because if you guys have seen Large's stuff or if you know a little bit about him, he's a whack guy. He's my kind of crazy. And I think he'll appreciate that.
I think Fremont is like the perfect Large Teton spot.
Yeah, I would like to. I still want to come back even after this. I want to come back in October for Halloween.
Either Fremont or Des Moines, Iowa.
Those are the only crazy places in the world. You got to go to Iowa, man. Everyone knows that Iowa is the home to the crazy. All right, Iowa is where it's at. I have nothing. I got nothing. I don't even know.
I've never been to Iowa.
I don't know anything about Iowa. Why did you bring Iowa into this?
It just sounded interesting.
You could have said like Taft. At least I could have like made up some stuff.
No, dude, we want wacky, not drug infested.
That is, yeah, it's not so great. Not so great. Matt, how you doing? Thank you for checking in. What was I gonna say right now? We've got a bunch of cigars on hand. Either way, guys, there is. I'm gonna grab them real quick.
Yeah, don't forget, guys. You can always check out the Instagram page. I always post pictures there first, and then link them to Facebook and Twitter. So if you guys want to see some of the pictures, some of the stuff that we're doing while we're out here, make sure you follow us on Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, obviously Facebook will work just fine. I don't get to tag as many people on Facebook as I do for Instagram. But here is our Caldwell Pack. We've got the couple Ricochet in there, couple Eastern Standards, along with the Kings, Anastasia's in there as well. So this is a nice pack right here. Looking forward to smoking some of these guys, and I'll use my my Caldwell knife to break that open.
And then we've got quite a selection in here. Some of my very favorites. I'm just going to show off these ones real quick. I got the V21 or V2L Black from Alec Bradley right there.
Hey, how's it going over in Japan, man?
The La Madrina from Dapper. Absolutely love that. I saw Alex last night, so that was awesome. And the Romeo Julieta 505, thanks to Cindy for getting me hooked on these, like a drug dealer she is. And then there's just a bunch of cigars in here, guys. I'm very looking forward to the Cavalier. I've never smoked this before, so I'm looking forward to smoking that.
I love that cigar. I think it's a great cigar. I've smoked one to one of the subscription boxes we've gotten, and then I actually got to smoke one with the owner of the company when I met him. So that was really cool.
Got here from JSK. Got the nugs going on. Very happy to see that. Yeah, no Switcher Sweets this time. I could pick those up here if I wanted to. Buffalo 10, and I believe, oh my goodness.
It's Casa Lobo.
Yeah, Casa Lobo Cuban Border. That's what it's called, yeah. So these two are more of those budget-friendly guys right here, but when you're on I gotta have cigars, right? I gotta have them to smoke every day, so there's plenty to choose from. And then if I need something a little bigger, I also have some unbanded that I just wanted to try out because we had so many in the humidor. Got smoke them sooner or later. Mm-hmm. And this big son bitch from LFD, it's a little heavier, so I'm gonna wait until after a good meal for that.
That's definitely a one that you're gonna want to smoke when you have a couple hours.
Yeah.
And the bars are open, you can sit there and kind of have a couple drinks with it.
Absolutely.
Real quick though, you guys, for those of you guys watching, Miguel needs your help. I pitched him this idea and he thought it was a good idea. Whatever bars or places he's able to get drinks from that are open, he needs a good drink selection that he can test everywhere he goes to see who makes it the best here in Fremont. In my opinion, the best one in Vegas so far is at the Caesar's Palace in the Monte Cristo Lounge, but that's for an old-fashioned. But we need to know, do you guys think you should do a Moscow Mule, a Michelada, an old-fashioned, a Manhattan, something where it's more than just two ingredients, like no Jack and Cokes, no vodka cranberries, no gin and tonics.
The very bottom rung of mix I was saying was we just talked about
margaritas.
Margarita, yeah, that would be like the very bottom. Was it 4-ingredient thing?
I mean, 3 ingredients would be good. I mean, where you have your dirty martinis, that would count.
That's very simple, but needs to be done properly.
Yeah,
I get
so it. We need a drink option that you guys think Miguel should choose as the one that he should compare while he's here. I like I said, the old fashions is always a good one. The Moscow Mule is always good. Margaritas are pretty good to try. And this is just to kind of give a comparison and see who makes it the best. Who really cares about giving the customers the best drink that they can make them.
And let's be honest, I can make my own Jack and Coke. I can make that all day long, not a problem. They've got bottles downstairs. The ABC store is one little hop over one of the two crosswalks here on the
No.
Sipping Jägerbomb. Anthony is correct. We got a winner. It's Sipping Jägerbomb time.
No, we said no two-part drinks.
No. A third part is where I sip on it. But boom, that is the third part.
No damn Sipping Jägerbomb.
Sipping Jägerbomb dance. Oh my goodness. You're about to see some messed up stuff, guys. I'm going to be recording at all times. After about 3 Sipping Jägerbombs, that whole first one to get married challenge is going to happen. I'm going to marry the stripper who's performing on the street down there. And full disclosure, she's not pretty. And she's about, I believe, 70. She's hilarious, by the way, guys. If you have a chance, go tip her. Wow, Megan, whatever. That's real nice.
I'm going to put it in here right now. Michelada is my vote.
I'm not doing that. So
if the people want to see a Michelada, you got to do a Michelada.
Well, I'll do what the people want. And they said Sipping Jägerbomb.
That's one vote.
Sipping Jägerbomb.
That's one vote.
You don't get a vote.
You guys, we need some votes in here. If you guys want to see Miguel do Micheladas, make sure you guys put Michelada in the comments. If you want to see him doing old-fashioned, put old-fashions in the comments. If you guys want to see him do a Moscow Mule, put that in the comments. But think of a drink that's more than 2 parts. You know, no Jack and Coke, no vodka cranberries, no gin and tonics. You know.
Oh my goodness, we have 2 votes for Sipping Jägerbomb. Whoa, that's crazy. It's all about that SYB, okay?
There you go. There's a good one. A mojito would be an interesting one.
Oh,
old fashioned's always a classic, obviously.
Full just like for realsies, not a Sipping Jägerbomb, obviously. But old fashioned I was leaning towards because I enjoy it very much, and I don't want to sound like a snob, but from time to time I can tell when they're made with a little more love.
You know how it should taste,
and sometimes it goes above and beyond. Like in Bakersfield, the Padre, a really good one because they soak their their bitters in some sort of other thing that they said. I can't remember.
How do you soak bitters? Bitters are already liquid.
No, they have like actual like stuff that I don't remember exactly what they call. It was very nice. It was unbelievably nice.
Long Island iced tea is kind of like an iffy one because that one's not made for you to really taste it all that well. I mean, obviously it's fruity, so you don't really taste the alcohol as you drink it. But that's made to get you shit-faced really fast. You know, AMFs, Long Islands. You know, obviously they're more than 2 ingredients, so that does fit the criteria. But that actually might be a good one. You know, what if they make a Long Island iced tea that tastes like absolute shit?
And then one makes it that tastes delicious.
Then one makes it really well and it tastes good. A black and tan beer, that's another good one.
Miguel wakes up, he's missing his pants, and there's a bunch of what do you call it? Money laying around this room.
Oh,
why would you go dudes? Why would you always go dudes
laying around this room?
Why does your mind always say dudes, huh? Have you ever noticed about yourself? And real quick, Megan, I do not accept that as a hello because Frankie's name is in bold and mine is only in lowercase now. I feel like I'm second-class citizen right there. I don't get bold letters. Whatever.
Anyways.
Yeah, but that's on you with you and your dude mind, all right?
I do like the idea of the black and tan beer because that is layering 2 beers on each other, which is a little bit harder to do.
Yeah, you would actually be able to see the difference right away.
Yeah.
And but the thing is, you just had a stout downstairs.
I did, and it was bad. Yeah, I did not care for it. It was super sour, which is not the way I like my stouts. You know, they described it as a bitter coffee and chocolate flavored stout, which I thought sounded really good, which is why I paired it with the cigar that I did, because I went with a much lighter cigar with a little bit of spice to it. And unfortunately, that stout did not hit me in the right spot. So, gotta say I didn't care for it, but hey, that's all part of the thing. You know, you got to try some stuff out.
And I had a much lighter beer. I had the all-nighter with almost a 6% alcohol per volume rating, which I gotta say, it was pretty dang tasty. And I kind of felt it a little bit with the full meal. Like, got a bunch of snacks basically, but it was a full-on meal of snacks. And it tasted very good. It went very well with their food. So I would definitely recommend the all-nighter if you go over to the Chicago Brewery and if you want to try their microbrews. I also want to see if it's in the budget. I can get one of those growlers.
Yeah, they have some really cool growlers. They're $50. They're like mini cakes. Only 64 ounces, but they look really cool. They're stainless steel, and they look awesome. So hopefully, if that's in the budget, definitely get one of those. Would be something really cool to do.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and then mine's tagged, so yeah, mine is better than yours. Never mind. Forgiven. All is forgiven. I'm debating on that AMF now. That sounds
AMF, Long Island iced tea. Which one?
Between the two, oh my goodness. Oh, am I feeling classy or sassy? Come on now, let's see what's going on.
I am a bigger fan of AMFs than Long Island iced teas. That's just me. I like the Sprite mix with it rather than the Coke.
No, yeah, that's nice. That's a little extra
But
lemony.
I do have a question for you guys that are talking about Long Islands and talking about AMFs. As a bartender, when I did it, I used tequila in mine. There's some bartenders that don't use tequila in theirs. Do you guys like the addition of the tequila? Does it not matter to you? Do you think it should be in there? Do you think it should not be in there?
So a fifth liquid or fifth liquor?
Yeah.
So what is that all? It's
everything.
Gin, vodka, whiskey, tequila, and what's
rum?
Rum. Thank you. So I don't know. I can remember rum of all things. That's an easy one. That's you just hate people. You're just angry at them. Right. That's like a super villain in a old Superman movie. Like, oh, and this is how I take down the world, and they mix stuff.
Well, what about a 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse? That's 4. That's actually 5.
What are we doing? I do not want.
He could also do a 4 Horsemen, you guys, and if you want to ramp that up a bit, he can do a 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
I don't want.
That's another one that's several different liquors mixed together. So there's another option for you guys. But
I haven't had a 4 Horsemen in like 3 years.
You had one on my birthday.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you. Oh, maybe you're too drunk.
We didn't do that.
Joe has given you a 4 Horsemen this year. I know for a fact.
2020 has been 4 Horsemenless.
No.
I've had 0 Horsemen this year.
No.
I've
First of all,
you're gonna go right back to it, huh?
I was.
We're gonna find the show. It's gonna be the Bakersfield Gentleman and Frankie's new husband Chad, because they got married in Canada, even though it's legal here now. They still wanted a travel destination wedding. Because Frankie's gonna come out of the closet one day. Triple sec, yeah, that also goes in there too. Tequila is probably redundant. I don't know.
I'm about to bust up laughing.
Yeah, you're sorry. So what joke now? What's next?
Nothing.
Go ahead, please.
Anyways. So Peter, let me know what you think, man. I saw that you also had mentioned Long Island. See, Joe knows. She's given you one sometime this year.
Joe and you are liars sometimes, just like science.
Joe, okay? I never asked you, but do you put tequila in your 4 Horsemen and Long Islands? There you go. Charlie knows what's up.
Just because I am a wrestling fan. Oh my goodness, that's a different 4 Horsemen. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, there goes the budget.
The 4 Horsemen, for those of you that don't know, is a shot. It's a double shot of Johnny Walker, Jameson, Jack Daniels, and Jim Beam. And then if you want the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, you float on top of that some Bacardi 151. It is probably one of the sweetest, smoothest, low alcoholic volume drinks that you could ever have. You could probably drink several of those in 1 hour and be totally fine. I am also full of shit. It will mess you up, something fierce.
How many Horsemen have I done in one night? I think it was
a lot.
12 was the most.
A lot. It was a lot. It was too many.
3 shots of that, and then that was not the runway night. Thank goodness, because I would have died. I don't think Miguel now can compete with Miguel then as far as drinking goes. The belly is just not there anymore. It's not as big. It's still there. Don't get me wrong. There's still a belly to love right here, all right? But it's just not going to be able to hold down the fort as well as I used to.
And that's sad. That means your bird quit. Because it shouldn't matter the size of the man. It's what's inside the man that counts.
It's the man of the size?
Yeah.
Yeah, you say that.
So the fact that you can't handle your alcohol, dang, my finger's all jacked up. Yeah, I jammed my finger, you guys, and it still hasn't gotten back into place. I keep trying to pop it, it just ain't working.
I told you, go to the doctor. But you're like, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not going to listen.
No. So yeah, I feel disappointed, you guys. I'm sorry Miguel's let you down, and he's not able to handle his alcohol. Again, that is a personal thing that has Miguel's lack of alcohol tolerance is no reflection, nor does it express the views of the Bakersfield Gentleman or the opinions.
Just being realistic, and I never see you do a 4 Horsemen ever, so you never had a bird to begin with. All right, you're 4 Horsemen-less. Yes, thank you, Joe. Exactly. The DJ part I'm not so sure about just yet. I don't have any kind of mixing skills. I don't have 1s and 2s to work with yet. I haven't DJ'd for any third world country villages. Sans gratis, no charge, of course. Well, God damn, if you watch the league, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's this annoying guy on there. I can't remember his name right now. Can you help me out?
Oh
It's
no, you put me on the spot.
It's like a
Blaine?
yeah, I think it's Blaine. Blake.
No, it's not
Blaine.
Blake.
That's Blaine.
Blaine.
Yeah, Blaine. You guys go back and watch the league. Any episode of Blaine, and it just makes me want to strangle somebody. Oh my gosh. But
it's a great character because he knows how to rub people the wrong way. He did a great job with it.
Perfectly. And then I think he's on another show called Silicon Valley or something.
Yeah. See, so that's the only bad thing about using StreamYard is that we cannot put up a vote. You guys, it'll be up. Why is it an apostrophe after gentleman?
I have probably accidentally hit it.
Wow, I just noticed that. I apologize for the incorrect use of that, you guys.
Gentleman, I'm very classy.
Anyways, we will put up a voting thing for you guys on a poll. Thank you very much. That word doesn't come out of my mouth here, so we will put up one of those for you guys after the show, so you guys can help us decide what Miguel should drink. So let's give you some options. Old-fashioned.
Real options.
Old-fashioned.
We'll throw.
I don't want to put Long Island and AMF because it's basically the same drink.
We'll put AMF on there.
Okay, we'll put AMF. You're just switching out the Coke for Sprite and then the Curacao for triple sec and that kind of stuff. And then you put some,
the same alcohol.
Yeah.
I think the black and tan.
I think a Moscow Mule should be on there. I know you're not. It's either Moscow Mule or Michelada. One of those two because they mix. You got to mix them right.
Then throw a martini on there.
I was gonna say as the fourth one. Oh dang! I just had it at the top of my head. The mojito.
Okay, then switch out the Moscow Mule for what do you call it? Margarita.
Okay. Easy enough.
That's the same amount of
pina colada.
I'm not a coconut fan, and if I don't like the way it tastes, I'm not going to be able to tell you if it's good or not. I'm not sure you've really been that talented on holding your liquor before you in the way.
Sidecar. That's another good one right there.
I'm sorry.
I have not had a sidecar in a long time.
I'm flabbergasted right now. I've drank plenty of liquor before this.
Does flabbergasted mean can't handle liquor?
It means hurt. It means hurt, and I've been sidestruck, not by that sidecar. I haven't actually had a sidecar in a very long time. So
we will put up 4 options for you guys. You guys do us a favor. In a little while after the show, go to the Facebook Gentleman page. We'll pin it to the top of the page.
Yeah.
And we'll do this for let's say a couple of days. So by Friday, when the bars are hopefully open again, start doing it.
Yeah. And another little thing real quick. I don't have them on hand, but I'm saving all the bands, guys. I am going to be making a Fremont collage of the bands, have it covered, have it shipped off to a winner. If you pre-order the movie, the Fremont Experiment, it is up for pre-order now. Anytime between now and it comes out, or if you just purchase on the day it comes out, everyone put in a drawing, and on that premiere day, someone will get it.
That's what he got last time we heard, Joe. He got the leg lamp. He gave it to my little brother.
Yeah, he loved it. Not the alcohol, just the lamp itself. I had a giant frozen margarita in that thing.
Oh, that's what it was, margarita. Not pina colada.
Delicious.
Porter was the one that had the pina colada. That's what it was.
Wasn't that the guitar?
It was a guitar.
Yeah, I had the leg. He had a guitar.
And he kept trying to leave it everywhere. We're like, no, go get that shit.
I've never done that before.
Yeah, he tried to go to the bathroom. He's like, I got to go to the bathroom, guys. Hurry up, go. And he tried to leave it in there. Like, nope, go get it. Go get that shit.
How could you do such a thing? I looked up to that man.
So we'll put that up. I think we'll have some good options for you. Hopefully the bars will be open by then.
Yeah.
If not by then, hopefully soon they'll be open.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, they need to open. I mean, everybody here wants them to open. The bartenders are losing money because they're not making tips and not selling as much alcohol. It's just too bad.
That's a rough break. I mean, they count on that money. It really is. And people are still drinking down there. There's a lot of drinking happening. It's just a amount of go to your room, serve it, bring down a big cup. They sell those huge. The huge one I had, basically at the same size over at the gift shops and stuff to take with you. And in this case, just fill it up in your room. You have your bottle, you've got your mixer, and the ice that comes with all the rooms. Make your own, and then keep going. Cannot smoke in the room, Anthony. No, there's no smoking rooms here at Fort Queens or at the Hotel Apache. The Plaza did, if I remember correctly.
There was a weed.
It smelled. Oof, it was bad. It was
not
bad.
My thing.
From top to bottom of that area, because they put you on like a couple floors that have smoking rooms. It was hard. It was harsh. Did not care for it. But at least I have a cigar in there. I don't think I ever did, though. I don't remember having a cigar in the room.
I don't remember either, actually.
So it is what it is. I mean, you're gonna get a little nicer room if you don't pick smoking. If you pick a non-smoking room, they take care of it a little more because the other rooms they don't care as much. The smoke damage is gonna happen either way. They take care of the other rooms better. It just is what it is.
Yeah,
and that makes sense to me. I would do the same.
It's very true. I know a couple of people have messaged us, but you guys, we have sold out of the 7-packs. It took us 2 weeks, and all 23 of them are gone. They've all been sold and shipped out or given out to the people here in town or in Bakersfield. So we'll try to get some more. If anybody else wanted some, I know there's a couple people that hit us up today about them, but we had to tell me we sold the last ones on Friday, guys. Sorry. We'll try to get some more, make a few more up. I don't know how many we'll be able to make. But we'll see if we can get some more for you guys that did not get a chance to buy those. There was a great deal. It was 7 cigars, $50 plus $5 shipping handling, and Mike, you wanna, yeah. So that's a good thing, and I will show you guys this real quick. I finally got it back.
The Lotus, nice.
And as I remembered, after somebody told me, it's got the 2 hole punches right there.
Different sizes.
Great.
Which is what we're talking about.
This is a beautiful lighter that myself and Peter have. And I actually won this with the matching brown cutter, the teardrop cutter from Las Vegas Cigar Outlet when I was here for their 1-year anniversary. But that was it 1 year or 5 year?
1 year.
1 year.
They've only been around. This is coming on 2 years.
Is it really? They've been around a lot longer. Anyway,
maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I could be completely wrong. Either way, no, I think you're right. I think it's 5 year. Either way, gosh dang it, I was gonna say something right now. The cutter itself is back in Bakersfield, nice and safe.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great lighter. I love that thing.
So I did get it back. Thank you very much, Joe, for that.
Finally.
She gave it to me right before we were coming up here, so that was very nice of her.
Very nice.
For those of you guys that are Patreon supporters, I will be selecting the cigar of the month. Well, not selecting, it's already been selected, but I will be revealing the cigar of the month a week from Monday, because that's when you usually send them out, is the Tuesday following. So there will be a post on Patreon. And again, for those of you guys that are Patreon subscribers, like Charlie, don't forget, you guys, go to Patreon, because I do post pictures there for you guys to check out.
Yeah.
And I think you guys forgot that I do that. So I want to make sure you guys are getting your money's worth. So go check out the pictures. Some of them are a little risque, I will not lie. But yeah, so go check them out.
You're professional. Nice.
Thank you.
And hopefully about those 7-packs, I would say, Frankie will be back at the shop. Hopefully we can get a hold of more Monday or Tuesday-ish.
Yeah.
But we'll let you guys know. We'll keep you posted on that. And then other than that, stay tuned, because I will be going live basically every day while I'm here. The Great American Morning will still be happening. Gonna get plenty of filming done. If you guys want to see the tattoo happen, then we got to sell a lot more copies of the movie than just a couple. I need to at least break even. So I gotta sell 1,000 copies of the movie, and I will get No Puff Too Tough. I'm gonna put on the bottom. That's what I've decided on. I think that'll be the best spot for it.
That way there's more of a chance some guys will see it.
You just go straight to dudes. You have guys on your mind at all times.
I'm sorry.
Like if the song "It's Raining Men" was some kind of Freudian slip thought, it'd just be your mind at all times. Is it just dudes raining in there? Well, wait, you're gonna make some kind of gay joke.
It just didn't sound right.
There's just a bunch of dudes
anyways.
in your mind.
So guys, that's gonna do it for us. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I do apologize we're not able to smoke. But next Saturday I'll be back in Bakersfield. I'll be at the club.
Yep.
And I'll probably have Mitch on with me too, so we can get that show going and still have 2 hosts on there.
Yeah, I'll be on too.
But you'll be more moderating while we're smoking.
I will find a spot to smoke in. This is just the first little leg of it. We barely got here.
He won't find it.
It's been a day, and not even a full
day. We haven't even left yet from Bakersfield this time.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got plenty of time to figure out where to smoke from before Tuesday. Because I will be on the show Tuesday morning as well. I will do my best to be on Thursday, or at least very much set it up. No Puff Too Tough. Yeah, that is gonna happen. We just gotta sell more copies, guys. And then you're gonna see some weird stuff.
Yeah, you are.
You're gonna see my butt. That's gonna be in the movie. Thanks to all of you guys. Appreciate that so much. Anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Back to you guys Monday morning with Lars Teton, 8 a.m. for the normal Great American Morning time. As normal as we can bring it to you, all things considered. We'll also be in the same room for that one at least.
Yeah.
No, the same area. But after that, Tuesday starts to get a little wackier, and I look forward to that. Still be on Girls Gore and Gin doing that on Thursday, 7 p.m., guys, if you want to check that out. And hopefully I can get those girls out here to Vegas so we can show you guys or do some other photo shoots for you guys and whatnot for them and for the Bakersfield Gentlemen. And whoever else can get out here. I'm going to try to get as many models and many people as we can to get you as much cool content as possible while we're doing this. So I'm very excited. I'm going to hit up Paul in a little bit, see what he's doing. Definitely going to get him on the show whenever I can. And then other than that, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Yeah, I think that's it.
That'll do it. All right, guys, we will see you guys next time. Don't forget, after the show, give us about 10 minutes and that poll will be up so you guys can check it out and vote for what drink Miguel should have to compare to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you guys next time.
Have a good one, guys.